Hey, what is up guys? It's finally around winter time and I've been getting a request to do this, and that is my winter clothing video. Now if you guys have watched some of my other videos such as, the summer clothing and the fall clothing, good news is that some of the fall clothing can fall into the winter. Well, it could apply to the winter clothing as well because some of the items I did have were jackets. But I'm going to show you guys a few more items I've collected on my adventures while thrifting and just shopping at antique stores. So here's the first one. Now the first item I'm wearing right here is the cropped jacket. Now the thing about the cropped jacket is that it's something that's really worn more in the Army. This one right here is from the Air Force because of its color. And really what's cool about this jacket is that it's something that you should be really wearing with your high-waisted slacks or khakis, because it gives it much more of an older feel, since some jackets did go above the waist, and so what would cover your waist would be your pants. So it gives it much more of an older feel. What's pretty cool about it. Sometimes underneath you can either go with just a plain t-shirt or something a little less casual like a tie and a dress shirt, preferably a dress shirt with buttons, no French cuff. But honestly, it's something that does look great because it is of the time, and it's something that would have been very common in the 1940s and 50s. Sometimes you can go for more of a 1980s look and wear it with jeans, preferably straight leg, because if any of you have ever seen the movie Cobra starring Sylvester Stallone, he had a similar jacket to this that he wore with his cuffs flared up like that, and with a pair of black jeans that were straight legged alongside motorcycle boots. So depending on the era always. So you can always wear it more casual too, open, but I prefer having it closed. Next item right here I'm wearing is the Blouson jacket. Now if you guys remember, I also discussed in my fall video last year the Eisenhower jacket, which is basically Dickies jacket, but what the difference is between the Blouson and the Eisenhower is the Eisenhower jacket doesn't have a lining around the bottom that tightens it with the waist, whereas the Blouson does tighten at the waist. Now the beautiful thing about the Blouson is that you can wear it with just a plain colored shirt underneath, or you can go a little bit less casual and wear a tie and a dress shirt underneath as well, depending on how you guys want to go. There is more leeway with this jacket because you can wear it with jeans, slacks, khakis, and just those different kinds, definitely for an old school look. So it all varies, and this one is made completely out of suede. There are different materials that you can get yours out of, cotton, polyester. The Dickies one that I have that is similar to this is a poly cotton blend. But you definitely want to go for something that's more, very snug and has a good lining inside. Next item right here, this one's perfect for the rainy season, and that is the Surfer's Windbreaker. Now this Windbreaker in particular is different. It's from the 1950s or 60s, I believe. It's by Canvas on Caton. And if you're going to go for much more of a surfer look, this is perfect because this is one that surfers did wear, especially back in the day. If you've ever watched any of the Frankie Avalon movies like Bikini Beach or Beach Blanket Bingo, they have similar windbreakers to this. Get it in a color that like a red or a yellow because it's much more mod and has a very mid-century feel to it. You can wear it with either khakis, slacks, jeans, or and always have a plain t-shirt underneath. Preferably have it white because it gives it a good contrast, but you can also go with black as well. Like I said though, personally I prefer going with a white t-shirt underneath my jacket, especially a Surfer's Windbreaker. Now what separates this one from other windbreakers is the fact that it has tassels underneath, whereas other windbreakers might not have a way to tighten it at the bottom, or they just already, like the Blouson, tighten at the waist as well. They already tighten at the waist as you zip it up. So right here I got more of a 1950s jacket. This one, if you ever watched the TV show Magic City, you'll see jackets similar to this. The name of it I'm not too sure on. I've heard it called the Hollywood jacket, different kinds, 1950s jackets. It varies in names. So I would, if you guys are looking this up, definitely look up 1950s jacket. Right here, as you can see, it's very old-fashioned, the way that the lining is. Especially right here, these vents on the sides and the back as well. So it has a very old-fashioned feel to it. When you're wearing a jacket like this, you should always be wearing slacks with it. Slacks look so much better. You can't really get away with wearing denim On top of that, wear collar shirts underneath because it improves the look, and wearing a solid shirt underneath doesn't look all that great. Doesn't really help with the old school feel to it. With this one, you can get a little bit more leeway with buttons. Sometimes you can have them closed or open depending on what you want, so it varies. But something that's very old fashioned and something that you guys should definitely get for the winter, because I know some of you out there like the Atomic Age style. This is definitely one of those pieces that you should be getting. And last but not least, a garment that really screams all America and, you know, apple pie has to be the Pendleton Orchard. It's definitely a staple of Americana for sure, because it's been worn by so many celebrities, Clint Eastwood, the Beach Boys, you know, anyone owns a Pendleton. And the reason why is because it's one of the warmest and just best shirts you can wear or own. For one, it actually replaces the jacket easily because it's made out of 100% wool. It just keeps you warm, especially when you're outside. It is one of those shirts that's easily knocked off. Brands like Quicksilver and, you know, other ones, they try to steal the look with, you know, the plaid color scheme, the double pockets, and just the look on the top. What separates this particular shirt though from the competition is just the way it looks. It has two pockets in the front with flaps, no buttons, as well as the collar. The collar up here doesn't actually show a button, but it can button up because you had it behind the collar. So when you button it up, this little flap or the little ring right here covers it, and you easily cover up your button. Personally, me though, I'm not big into the cholo look, so I just unbutton it and wear it loose like that. I definitely recommend you guys should wear an undershirt with this because it can get itchy depending on how your skin reacts to wool, because you can be scratching yourself like crazy and it's not gonna be a pleasant experience. So definitely wear an undershirt, especially since sometimes the arms do not have any lining in it. As you can see, they have no lining. So if you're wearing this and your skin gets kind of sensitive, or you're due for a rude awakening. So that's basically it though. If you guys want more info on the Pendleton shirt, check out Icons of Men's Styles. They have a whole page dedicated to the history of the Pendleton. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe for more content. And I gotta say thank you guys for liking my previous fashion videos. I had no idea you guys actually enjoyed those. So I was happy to do this one for you guys as well. Thanks.
Hey! This is library.